Chapter 1. The crisp white envelope, bearing the ominous Ofsted logo, landed on Mr. Fudge's desk with the gentle thud of impending doom. He stared at it, his usually rosy cheeks paling slightly. For a moment, he considered simply hiding it under a pile of meticulously color-coded reports. A tactic that had worked surprisingly well with the last particularly demanding parent-teacher interview. But this was Ofsted. This was bigger. Much, much bigger. This was, as Mr. Fudge dramatically whispered to himself, a matter of existential significance. Panic, initially a mild tremor, escalated rapidly into a full-blown headmaster-sized earthquake. Mr. Fudge, a man who usually relied on charm and a generous supply of biscuits to navigate the tricky waters of Little Oakley Primary, found himself adrift in a sea of worry. His usually well-groomed hair stood at attention, resembling a startled hedgehog. He envisioned the inspectors, stern-faced individuals who seemed to subsist solely on lukewarm tea and critical appraisals, descending upon his beloved school, wielding clipboards like weapons of mass destruction. Then, a transformation occurred. A metamorphosis, if you will. Mr. Fudge, in a desperate bid to not only survive but thrive under the Ofsted microscope, reinvented himself. He became, in his own words, a visionary leader. This involved a rapid immersion into the world of educational jargon. Suddenly, every conversation was punctuated with phrases like holistic learning experiences, differentiated instruction, and synergistic collaboration. He even started using the word paradigm incorrectly, more often than not, in sentences that somehow managed to make perfectly normal situations sound profoundly complicated. His transformation went further. Mr. Fudge, a man whose physical activity peaked at enthusiastically waving goodbye to the school bus, now embraced yoga. His office, once a haven of paperwork and slightly stale biscuits, was now adorned with brightly colored yoga mats, incense that smelled suspiciously of burnt toast, and motivational posters featuring a surprisingly serene-looking llama. He even attempted the downward-facing dog pose during a staff meeting, resulting in a minor pile-up involving Mrs. Periwinkle, the school librarian, and a rather unfortunate potted fern. Emily, the ever-observant Year 4 teacher, watched Mr. Fudge's metamorphosis with a mixture of amusement and trepidation. She knew that Ofsted inspections were a serious matter, but she also recognized the subtle signs of a man desperately trying to camouflage his fear with excessive enthusiasm. She pictured Mr. Fudge, clad in his ridiculously brightly colored yoga pants.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?